I'm in the office. It's currently 5:01 in the morning on Sunday, and you may notice a little bit of a dripping happening right here. That's coffee. Because I came in this morning and I went to go make myself a cup of coffee the easy way with the Keurig thingy, and I neglected to go here to get a mug. So my cup of coffee is in here this morning. The good news is that my day can only get better. It was such a good day. The weather was great. I redeemed myself after my coffee fiasco this morning. I actually sat down at my computer this morning to finish writing the sermon that I was like 90% done with last Sunday, but then ended up not preaching. And when I sat down to finish that message, I looked at it and I realized this isn't the way I want to preach this passage. So I ended up rewriting the entire thing, and I feel like it really worked out. It was a much better delivery. It felt like I really was able to say what I felt like God wanted me to say from this text. And I felt like it was timely for our church as well.
You see, when we are only interested in ourselves, we would rather lose a friend than a fight. And that feels like it just describes 2020. And Facebook, and America, and the church. To be self-interested is to be more concerned with being right than being in right relationship with other people. We built a church culture that says, come and love Jesus and he'll fix all your problems. Come and love Jesus, sing these songs and you'll be very comfortable in the world. Or come and give 10% and God will make you physically rich. For the record, none of those three statements are found in the gospel of Jesus. And God is calling us to pray prayers of repentance, and he's calling us to heal our relationships. But thank God, James didn't stop writing. Guys, it's about to get good. One of the most influential, impactful, moment-changing words in all of the Bible, but he gives greater grace. Greater grace, meaning for all of our brokenness, his grace still is greater. See, we have to learn each other and live in relationship with each other so that we can learn how to not criticize one another. Criticism is designed to break relationship. Grace mends relationships. It's not hard to go low in the presence of God when you remember how terrible you are at being perfect. Every single time that I talk to someone that's like, I'm just trying to kick this sin, I just can't figure it out, I just don't know why I can't figure it out. We don't need to have a conversation about harder disciplines. We need to have a conversation about deeper understanding. You just don't understand the cross yet. You don't understand the weight of what Jesus did for you. And that's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. Could you imagine a church where every individual gave every single part of their lives over to God? That every single person would take personal responsibility for giving all of themselves over to God. Look how this solves every problem. You get into a dispute with somebody because they cut you off in the church parking lot and you go, it's fine. There's a river of life flowing out of my heart. I'll be like Pastor Mark Rondeau, and when you cut me off, I'll just say, get in my river. You have no choice to be blessed now. And then you pray for that person because you're not worried about being first. You're just worried about being a blessing. Or, you go home and your spouse does that thing that you can't stand. And you go, it's okay. I just love that I get to live life with this person. This is another lesson and an opportunity for me to be loving and gracious and to go low and to remember that I have brokenness too.
All right, now I'm heading home for a team meeting and Laker game and Ben Rector concert. It's a pretty good way to end a Sunday.
he's playing the AD position right now at the 4 or the 5. So
This is what we do after pastoral team meetings.